Hey guys, welcome to Sequential Consequence. My name is Nelson. Today we're going to be doing a little unboxing because RightStuf finally sent me all of my pre-orders, or at least a lot of them, and it's a pretty big box, so I'm just going to do a little haul out of this box, and we're just going to go open it, and we're going to do it like I did my last haul. I'm just going to open it, and as usual, it seems like it was pretty well packaged. The box was a little beaten up, but yep, it looks pretty nice. So you guys can get an idea. I already see something worrying, actually, though. So you guys can get an idea. And what is worrying about this is that Rose of Versailles volume. Look at that. It's like the coolest book on that in that box, and it's beaten to hell. But hopefully, RightStuf will send me another one. So yeah, let's just put this to the side and start picking out volumes. The first one that I will show you is that one book that is just really beaten up. This is actually very sad to look at. This is the second volume of Rose of Versailles. This is published by Udon, and they are beautiful books when they're not banged the hell up. But you can see there's like all kinds of embossing on the cover, on the side, even on the back. Just beautiful books. And nice glossy paper, which is not usually my favorite, but I know a lot of people do like it. And these are pretty heavy books, which is probably why it's just kind of damaged. Not even kind of, it's just very damaged. And this is actually probably the worst damaged book I've ever gotten from RightStuf. So kind of a bummer, but I'll just get back to them, and I'm sure they'll probably take care of me. I know they're a little weird with taking care of damaged stuff, or so I've heard. But hopefully they'll do right by me. Now, second hardcover book in this bunch is Junji Ito's Remina, which is probably the book that I was most excited for in this lot, and it's beautiful. It's very shiny, very glossy, a little... No, I was going to say a little damage, but that's fine. There's not really any damage. Just a little bump in the corner, but I'm okay with that. That is acceptable. Just really nice little book, honestly. I'm really excited to get into this. Just Junji Ito art, you guys probably know what to expect. I don't really want to flip through this too much because I don't want to spoil myself. Although I think I already saw the ending page for this in the art book. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to go pretty well in my Ito collection. Now, a standalone volume that I got, and this was kind of to fill out the order, but this is an author that I've been wanting to get into for a while, and that's Natsume Ono. And this is a standalone book called Not Simple, and he has a very interesting art style that is just kind of cartoony, kind of... I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. It's very minimalistic, and I'm just looking forward to see what he does with it. The book feels really nice. It's got like a, I don't know, like a matte, I don't know what this is. It just feels very smooth. It's got flaps. It's a Visig. Very nice. It looks a lot better than I remember it, because I used to see this at stores all the time. And that is the same mangaka from House of Seven Leaves, I think. And I think he's done a couple, he has a couple more things that are out here that look really cool, because the art just looks so unique. Now, another volume that I'm super excited for. This is Blood on the Tracks Volume 3. I know at this point a lot of people already have the fourth volume, but my orders have just been very held up. I can't wait to get into this. I already read the first volume, and I knew right away that this is a series that needs to be binged. In fact, all of Shuzo Oshimi's series need to be binged. I wouldn't really recommend reading any of them week to week, or even volume to volume. It's very difficult. But on the bright side, they are easy to reread. Now, another one of my favorite series of all time. It is Grand Blue Dreaming, and this is volume 11. Looks good, no damage. Very vibrant. Sometimes the spines can be a little lacking color, like you can see behind me here. Volume 10 is just kind of lacking color a little bit. Not that it's a big deal at all. Just great series, really funny, just really hilarious, all kinds of really cool facial expressions, and yeah, really probably my favorite, not even probably, definitely my favorite comedy manga, which is a genre that I'm usually kind of picky with. Now, another one of my favorites. This is To Your Eternity, Volume 13. This is, I believe, the start of a new major arc in the series. Which, I mean, this is a little spoilery, I guess, but you can see the background looks pretty futuristic here, or not futuristic, but contemporary. Whereas before it was more of a fantasy kind of thing, and so I'm really looking forward to getting caught up on this series. I am only on volume 5, I think. Now, another one of my favorite new series. This is also a comedy series, but not just strictly comedy. There is actually a lot more to this series than I initially thought, and this is Delicious in Dungeon. This is volume 9. This is the latest one that's been out, and people have been told me that it looks like it's ramping to some sort of conclusion. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is just one of the sweetest series. I've read 2 volumes so far, and every chapter is pretty much standalone, where they go have some sort of adventure and then they cook some sort of dish. And each chapter there's a different dish. But what I did not expect was the amount of characterization that goes into this. There's just a lot of really cool characterization, a lot of really great world building using very established tropes that you might think would be stale, but they're used so well in there on that book. Now, another fantasy book, and this is Which Had I Tell You, Volume 7. This is the latest one that's coming out, and I'm just feeling my book's a little weird because it's very humid in Texas right now, and the books sometimes are a little like they come like this, and it'll fix itself. But that's kind of why I'm like feeling it sometimes, and in case you're wondering why I'm making this weird expression. It looks like they actually put a little Will Eisner Comic Award winner sticker right here. I usually don't like when they do this. But honestly, for this series, I like it. I think it's cool. It might make people that normally wouldn't pick up manga pick it up. And from reading the first volume, I think this is a manga that a lot of people would enjoy. And I think that a lot of comic readers and even just people who enjoy their mediums would enjoy this, I think. Catch my breath for a little bit. Now some new series that I picked up that actually just came out pretty recently. This is how do I say this name? Heterogenea Linguistico. Pretty kind of a mouthful, but this looks really sweet. It looks like it's gonna be like a slice of life series about languages. About language learning, maybe exploring different cultures, I don't know, that kind of thing. But I got it because I'm just a really big fan of language in general, and this just called out to me right away. Now, one thing that I'm actually already not liking from just paging through it is that because they have titles on top of the pages, this looks like it might be a 4-koma, which I did not know. Yeah, in fact, it is a 4-koma. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a bummer, but for this series, it might actually work out. I'm usually kind of picky with 4-komas. I did not like Azumanga Daioh because of the format, even though it was actually pretty funny. Watakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku, I actually really liked, but the format kind of threw me off. And I'm really looking forward to this, so hopefully it'll actually be enjoyable for me. And I also got, that one took so long to get to me that the second one came out in the meantime. So this is volume 2. I just love these covers. I like the style a lot. But the art style does look really cool. And honestly, for this kind of series, I actually feel like it might. Oh wow, some cool some cool stylizing right here with word bubbles. I like that stuff a lot. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this. I think I will enjoy it a lot. Now, I showed you Which I Tell You earlier. This is the new series by the mangaka Kamomi Shirahama, and I say new series, but this is actually being published here now. But this actually precedes Which I Tell You. This came out before that, and I'm pretty sure this is like a slice of life series between this angel and this devil. I think it's just supposed to be kind of funny, and I don't know. The art looks incredible because it's Shirahame, and her art is just really, really incredible. And I'm looking forward to seeing like what looks to be a little bit more mature of a mature series than Witch Hat. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. And then we have Dead Demons, Destruction, Volume 9. This is the latest volume by the OG, the Go 8T, the Inio Asano. He is he's the best. And I'm not going to page through this actually at all because I don't want to spoil myself. I'm only on Volume 2 of this because I'm reading it very slow because I don't want to run out. If you don't know anything about this is a series where it's kind of a slice of life series with little bits of drama here and there, at least as far as I've gotten. I'm sure the drama will probably increase knowing Asano. But the gimmick here is that there is a huge spaceship hovering above Tokyo, and it's largely inactive at the point of the story that I'm at, and it's just a slice of life story about basically living with this imposing calamity on top over you. And yeah, there's a lot to be said about that setup. And Asano so far has been delivering for sure. Now we've got 20th Century Boys Volume 10. Now this, I think there's only one more volume of this, and then there will be one volume of 21st Century Boys, which is like the sequel that completes this. Really looking forward to getting into this series. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to mess here with my. I'm gonna have to mess with my shelves because this one is not gonna fit right there. So I'm probably gonna have to swap things around a little bit. So what you might have seen in my collection video if you watched that video. If you didn't, it's the last video before this one. Go check it out. Yeah, but that's things will probably look different later. Now the last two books are Beastars. Beastars Volume 9 and Beastars Volume 10. Now, these actually took a while to get to me, so, once again, I got 2 volumes of a series in a row. So, I'm not complaining too much because Beastars is actually better experienced binged, in my opinion. It's not a very, very bingeable series because, it does give you a lot to think about, but it's definitely better read in chunks. And I actually have not read 6. I have not read 7 or 8. I think I read some of 7, but I don't think I read all of it. So now I should have a good chunk of Beastars to read. And I love this series, so it should be fun. So yeah, that's the whole haul. Pretty nice. Honestly, I'm pretty excited to get into some of these books, especially Remina, Linguistico Heterogenico, yeah, I think those 2 are probably the ones I'm most looking forward to getting into for these because they're the only ones that I can really read that are not part of an existing series. This one is a bummer. Just that is like that just kind of like not even just that. There's like a huge thing here where it looks like it got marred in, and the box did come a little beat up. So yeah, but yeah, it's just kind of sad. But I'm sure RightStuf will take care of it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that haul. If you didn't check out my last video, I did a collection video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, so in case you don't know, go check that out. And yeah, I'll hopefully have another video for you guys at some point soon. I don't really know when. You guys, if you know anything about my channel, you know that I don't really post too often. But if you guys want, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you know when I post. Because I don't post too often, so you're not gonna get spammed or anything like that. And yeah, also drop me a like and stuff like that. I never say these at the end of the videos. I always forget. But yeah, that should be it. I think that about covers it. And leave me a comment if you guys are reading any of these series. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what series I might like to pick up from the stuff that I picked up here. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And you have a good one. If I can stop the video, there we go. Boom.